Well, hello, motherfuckers. What is it, Saturday? Happy Saturday, you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying well, staying warm. It's cold as shit outside. Okay? It's cold out there. I hate it. I hate it so hard. I hope you guys are doing amazing, enjoying yourselves. Okay, these times of the years can be heavy and it can be cold and it can be barren, and it tends to uh pull our spirits down. So I am. It ain't about the holidays. It ain't about the gifts. It ain't about nothing. It's about being able to have joy in your motherfucking spirit, right? That's what it's all about. I want to talk to y'all about something that was on my bulletin board. My bulletin board when I woke up this morning, and of course, I'm not on duty, but I was like, fuck it. I haven't been live for the collective in a minute, so why not? And I am in the spirit. Okay. Um, Let me see any announcements that I have before I go to running my mouth, because I'm definitely fin to run my mouth. Okay. I got some shit to say. I feel like the collective uh should take heed to it. You're grown, you can do whatever you want to do, but this is just where it is. Okay. um January the 1st, going into, we know we're gonna say 2024 because that's when y'all calendars say that it's 2024. We know that the real new year is in fact when the spring solstice is, when everything goes back into bloom. We know that. We don't gotta say that every time it happen. Here we know it ain't the new year yet, but your calendar, right? It says so January 1, I will be reaching out to the candidates that I have been having my eyes on to join the coven. Um, like I say, I'm taking it back to mystery schools. I'm taking it back to because let me just tell y'all, I'm an exclusive person. All right. I'm not for everybody. My energy not for everybody. What I came to bring and teach is for a exclusive few frequencies that really know, and really that they some real big players. Now they here to play the game. I ain't, what I'm saying? This is what I'm here to do. What I'm saying? Help motherfuckers better play the game, not just for this lifetime, for any and every lifetime. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not for everybody. So I'm going to start selecting people to be in, in the CLCE, because man, that's a movement over there, bro. Like that shit, that's a whole world over there. And what happens in the COCE, it ain't the same rules for y'all world. Okay. You could be in the world and not of that world. What world are you of? You see what I'm saying? If you're not creating no worlds and being of that, then what what I'm saying, what world are you of, right? So I've been having my eye out, child. I've been having my eye out or whatever. Because there's certain frequencies that I need. I want to be in collaboration with. I want to be a part of my community. I take that coven so seriously. It's so much love, and it's just y'all. It's really its own world. It's fascinating, right? And just like any other world, we have our little, what I'm saying? I got to get the house in order sometimes. We dealing with different people. We technically all got different stories. So it takes a lot of growth and communication and authenticity to be a part of a real community. All right. So I ain't playing. I'm not playing up in there. Definitely would like more men to participate and join the family. It's really a family, and right now it's predominantly feminine. I would like for it to be more balanced. What I'm saying? Just because as much as I like to, what I'm saying, reach the feminines, I also want to reach to the masculines that's really big playing out here, and not these masculines that's, spiritual for some coochie and shit, child. Y'all know they be doing the most and the least at the same time. Right? So in my house, right? In our house, the men gets the work just as the ladies get the work, right? So I definitely am looking forward to more men coming, and y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me turn my music down, child, cause last couple classes I've been glitching. So hopefully, Y'all can hear me? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good? Okay. I can't come no closer, girl. I'm be in your front room. I'm gonna be in your bedroom. Where you at? I can't get no closer. It's like right in my face. Like I just turned my music down though. So without further ado, welcome to Sea Valley, down in the valley where the Celestial Crew gets lifted. Shouts out to the Sea Valley members, both OGs and newbies. Shouts out to the COCE. We could have pledged that in college or something. Like I had made a post yesterday and I was like, I'm a god and I'm a reincarnate on purpose just to come back and see the legacy that I'm creating now flourish. And I mean that. When I come back and pledge to college, COCE gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, Alpha Kappa Alpha or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, motherfucker gonna be pledging COCE. And I'm a pledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back and I'm a pledge to be a COCE. You see what I'm saying? All the while on some soul shit, knowing that I created this in a past life. You see how this the type of level that I'm on, bro. Right? This the type of level that I'm on, right? I'm gonna come back and watch that shit. Gonna be the same colors, right? I was just finna say these colors, Nicole. Same color. Let me put these colors up here. They gonna be pledge. They gonna be the pledge colors: red, purple, and black. Coming back. I'm gonna be a real college student this time. I ain't gonna flake. I ain't gonna flake this time. But also if I need to reschedule any sessions, if you email me and I didn't see it, y'all, I be getting so many emails. Just resend it, or say screenshot it and send it on Messenger or something like that. Like let me, say just we gonna get you together, because one thing I don't play about is y'all money, and I don't play about my time. Okay, I just don't play about those things. So the name of this live today is 2024, the year of the true you. Understand me? The true. Oh, look at that. Put them colors, drop them hearts, babies. Drop those hearts. These colors mean something to me. Here, these these colors mean something to me. All right. That shit means something to me for facts. All right. So what came across to my bulletin board today, and I think I made a post or something. It was something I shared, and I said, this isn't love, this self-abandonment. All right. So before I get into what I feel like, what I know 2024 means, right, I'm gonna break that down for y'all before I get into that. I want to talk about what this means when we talk of self-abandonment. I want to just talk about the self right fast, so y'all can understand where y'all be moving wrong, or where y'all, when you be wanting to change. Have you ever just wanted to change? Have you ever wanted to change so bad, right? And you just knew it was something else that could be done, but you just, for the life of you, did not know where to start. Right? Right? You knew it was something better. You knew that you was here to have a greater life, a greater experience, a higher quality reality. Hey, brother, I love you. A higher quality experience, but you just did not know, like, okay, what do I need to do? Right? So understand my philosophy. I can't even call it a philosophy, but my way of being, right? Um, is everything revolves around the self. Everything starts and stops with you. All right? Every fucking thing revolves around you. Understand this, okay? I'm saying that so hard from the inside out. I wish I could just squeeze it to y'all, okay? Everything revolves around you. The problem comes in at you are not being you. Right? Every fucking little bitty thing, every medium thing, every huge colossal things revolves around you. Okay? Only thing is, you are not being you. And because you are not being you, you cannot receive the things that has been designated or designed or destined for you to experience in this incarnation. All right. So as long as you don't come home to you, as long as you don't come home to yourself, you will forever be surviving and not thriving, because you cannot thrive without the experiences that was meant to expand you, because thriving is just expanding. Okay? So let's talk about why you not the real you. Let's talk about why. And also let's talk about this. What made me come to this is because I've been on this whole little thing now. I've been on this whole little thing for a while about love, and how we have this distorted, viewpoint of love, and how everything that we didn't ever gave some meaning to is distorted, because that meaning wasn't given to us by our own experience. It was given, to us through the lenses and the experiences of other people. So I have been going back and I have been showing you guys how to reprogram yourself based off of your state of being and not nobody else's, because that is important to when I say everything revolves around you. Right? That is important when I say that. So I've been on this little tangent about how we don't see things clearly, and how you have to get some new lenses in order to see things from a new perspective, in order for you to call in things from a different space. Right? So I went from the whole love thing and how we don't see love, and today I woke up on this whole self-abandonment. And I'm finna show you how you abandon yourself. And I'm finna show you how everything revolves around what you are doing to yourself. And how if you want to change your life for real and stop whining on this motherfucking social medias, if you really want to do something and change your life and be your highest version of yourself, instead of just making all these goddamn sad ass posts, you feeding all that goddamn deficiency into the meteors, and the media is shooting that shit back into your reality, because these devices and the computers and the internet all physically represent what happens on the universal energetic unseen realm. Okay, it's like y'all not getting it, and I say that a lot. I say that a lot. So if you really want to change, you have to go back to the self. And the thing is, you have never been your fucking self. All right, I'm 36 years old. And for the last 3 years of this existence, have I been myself? All right. I've only been myself for 3 years. That's why I tell people I've only been living for 3 years. If I come off childish to you, I've only been living 3 years. I have a lot of things to experience in this human world. I've just not been being myself at 36 whole years of age. And you just sitting there thinking like, shit, I be myself. Right? That what your interference saying, the voice in your head, like, right? I'm being myself, G. I'm being myself. No, you not. You ain't being yourself. Last time you was actually yourself was before you started learning how to obey your parents, right? Before your parents was able to teach you something, and to show you something, to program you. That was the last time you was yourself. Maybe what, 1, 2, 3 months, 4, 5 months of existence. You was your actual free, unprogrammed by this deficient illusion ass world self. So the and at that small, then this is the thing about newborns, y'all. Physically, the newborns seem as if they are empty. That's only because they have no protocols to this world. When I say them newborns be so motherfucking full of cosmic wisdom and ancient knowledge and desserts and delights and shit. When I tell you a newborn is hands down the most powerful thing, because they are fresh and pure, potent, okay, and shit. And it's only towards when you start to dilute them and program them, right? So you have not been you. Because don't you know, every egg is an awareness or a certain frequency of the all, right? Every egg is a cosmic sphere of intelligent, sentient life. So each child, right? Because the sperm is just like the activation, the force, right? To crack it, to crack the egg, right? And bring forth that life to. So everybody's just this like a different frequency. And as a newborn child, that child has the most potent awareness of its core frequency. That's why if you just allow a baby, right, to just be a baby, and don't try to teach it nothing. And when I say teach it, I mean the ways of this world teach. Babies are encoded to discover with their senses. All right. If you allow a baby to just, experience and express themselves, they will expand into a healthy and full of self adult. So, sidebar, y'all be blaming these children, but it is not these children's fault. The programmer is responsible for the program that they embed in the child. And I'm getting all over the place, but y'all know, I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. The point is, you haven't been yourself none of your life. So you have been attracting and aligning the wrong shit. You have been attracting and aligning the wrong things. And this is why these things are hurting you. This is why these things aren't fitting for you. These are why these things are draining you, because it's not for you. So the moment you was taught to abandon yourself, right? The moment you was taught to not express yourself, to abandon yourself, from that moment on, you were taught how to send out deficiency and receive deficiency, and you didn't know shit about none of that. Right? Everything revolves around you and how you feel about your so-called human self. All right? How do you feel about your so-called human self? Why do you find it so easy to abandon yourself? So when we tell y'all that y'all got abandonment issues, you first thing you go through is like, okay, my parent wasn't there for me, my mama wasn't there, my daddy wasn't there, right? And that's a good, they probably wasn't there, right? Like your parents probably wasn't there, but that wasn't the reason why, right? That wasn't a reason why you started to abandon yourself. You was taught that all along. You was taught that from a child, how to abandon yourself. You was taught all along how to abandon the fact that you wanted to play with the blocks. But your mama told you had to get up here and sit up and be right because y'all having company, and don't you be acting no fool up in here with this company. So from a small age, you was taught to abandon self and self-expression and what you wanted. Even now, y'all don't be knowing what y'all want at y'all big old grown age. You do. If I asked you what you want, you ain't gonna be able to tell me indefinitely what you want. You ain't gonna be able to tell me because you don't even know yourself. You don't know who you are. And you leave yourself constantly, day by day, experience after experience, you are constantly abandoning the self. And let's just be fucking for real. When I say self as a spiritual health, you know what I'm saying, a spiritual health specialist and a teacher, right? It's what I do is pumping this out, you know what I'm saying? Um, to the collective, I try to tell y'all things, but also give y'all something like you gotta be able to apply. You gotta be able to apply the shit that I say. And as a teacher, I be trying to give it to y'all as straight as I can. So when I say self, I mean energy. When I say self, I mean consciousness. I am teaching my babies knowledge of self, true self, what you really are, and what you really are is not human. Okay? These are the facts. So when I say the self, you abandon yourself, you abandon your own frequency to receive things from the illusionary world. That's you abandoning yourself. That's you not remembering who you are. Because you are source. You are energy. You are consciousness. That is the only reality. So when I say knowledge of self, I'm teaching my babies how to maneuver themselves. So when you abandon yourself, you're not moving your energy through the car. You're not moving your protocols for your life and your reality through the car. You are expressing and experiencing life through somebody else's lenses. Your mama abandoned herself. Your daddy abandoned himself. They cannot do anything but teach you how to abandon yourself. You don't find, and that's why it's always, I lost myself, or I have to find myself, or the favorite, I got to get myself together. Right? What does that mean when you say those things? What is that? Right? When I ask you what is that, I mean break it down to the smallest particle. Let's get to the bottom of it. All right, let's get to the middle of it. It ain't even the bottom. Let's start from the source. Let's get to the middle of it. What is that? Right? What is that? Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's break it all the way down to the beginning. You are energy. You are consciousness. And every time you bind and define yourself based off of these human limitations, you serve yourself the biggest injustice, right? When you don't know that you are source and that you are, consciousness and that you are energy, it's easy for you to believe that you are these limited things that your five senses has told you that you are. It's so easy to believe that you aren't lovable, right? It's so easy to believe that you never gonna have this. It's so easy based off of this illusionary ass data. Even your fondest memory is just an illusion of an illusion. It's the most awesome ass shit in the world. All right? Even your memories are just illusions, stored illusions of illusions. Right? So, however you feel about yourself, okay? However you feel about yourself, the world has no choice but to meet you there. Okay? So if you feel based off your past programming and prior experiences that you are unlovable, that you are not worth it, that you are not, you know what I'm saying, you're not the chosen, don't nobody fuck with you, yada, yada, yada. If that's how you feel, all right, that is what you're going to experience. Understand, nobody is making you feel anything. You are generating feelings based off of your past experiences. Stop it. Generate feelings based off of each moment you are in. Stop generating feelings based off of past and prior experiences. You abandon your true self every time you do the same shit that you've been doing while you was operating as your false self. So if you are operating as your false self and you a people pleaser and you a self-sacrificer and you always putting yourself last and you always giving and doing every fucking thing and ain't nobody did nothing back from you since, right? If you always the rock and the shield for somebody, that's not who you are, right? That's not who you are. You don't really want to do that shit. You don't really want to be there. And this is how you can tell how you operate. And it's so simple, y'all. This is going to be the most important part of the live, right? Somebody timestamp it. Timestamp it. How you know you're not operating from your true frequency is because you're doing things that don't feel good to you. And that's the simple fucking fact. You are doing things that don't feel good to you. And you are doing these things to receive something. So you are abandoning yourself because the energy, right? The feeling, right? That energy, that feeling, it's telling you that this is not an experience. That the awareness, right? It's giving you the feeling in your car to nah, I don't want to do this. Nah, it's time to let go. It's time for me to walk away. It's time for me to say no. It's time for me to go. You feel that shit. You feel that shit, right? And so I tell my babies, you always know because knowing is a feeling. And that feeling just is an awareness that something is not no longer for you. So every time you abandon yourself, you abandon that feeling, that knowing. Because yourself is just a knowing that you exist. Every time you abandon your feeling of this ain't for me. I don't want to do this. I don't want to work here. I don't want to be with you no more. I don't want to fucking watch them kids. I don't want to give you my money. Every time you disregard that, every time you disregard the feeling of I want to wear my hair purple. Every time you resist the I want to post this picture of my goddamn nipples. God damn it. Every time you abandon yourself for something outside of yourself, and you can't say that you don't, because we all do it. Because when you don't know that this is what you're doing, how you know if it's something that's in error or not? How do you know that it's something that's not, saying, that's taken from you or not? You do not know, right? Every time. So do you understand how you have been abandoning yourself? And as a result, the universe is a system, baby. I'm gonna say that shit every year till I get out of here. The universe is a system. It ain't asking no goddamn questions. It's not asking why is Sabrina upset today? Why is Sabrina sending out deficient frequencies? Right? Is it her relationship? The universe ain't asking no shit like that. The universe is clocking. It's this thing, and I said it before. I'm gonna say this again. The light company clocks energy. Those meters clock your energy. They get that concept from the goddamn universe, okay? Like, bro. And this is because the owners of these private companies, their owners, the top of the head know this information, cuz you at the bottom don't know. They are the meters clock the energy usage. That's why on your bill you can see energy usage for this month, right? Like, goddamn, it's no different. The physical shows you everything, how it plays out energetically, bro. I'm trying to teach y'all how to play the game. And it ain't about what you do, it's about how you feel, it's about what you know. God damn, it's easy once you realize it. But this some shit that you gotta tap in yourself. It's not nobody's job to make sure that you get it. That's why you gotta do the work to fuck with me. You gotta do the work to play at this level. You cannot come over here and you ain't ready to play. You just your life you finna be fucked up in the physical. These facts. That's why I tell you, don't come over here if you're not ready to work. We do the work so we can play. Right? We do the work so we can play in the realities that we create. Because what's the fun of creating a reality that you can't enjoy? That's the same thing as y'all humans working all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And retiring, and you can't enjoy your retirement. Right? So as you and this is the thing, everything is energy. So your energy is your health and your wealth. It is your vitality. It is the reason why your car is able to maneuver, right? So every time you abandon yourself, every time you choose something outside of yourself that's not fulfilling to you, that's a withdrawal from your source account. And this is why you givers that be giving out of deficiency, y'all be the most sick and the most broke and the most uncared and the most unlooked after and the most unappreciated and the most taken for granted because you treat your damn self like that. You did it to you. You treat yourself how they are treating you. And this is why getting mad at other people is absolutely fucking pointless. You are continuing to waste energy. Y'all don't know how to manage your energy. I can't get mad at you. You are showing me something about me. It's never about you. Everything goes back to self. You can't come to me. No session do I have. It may start off you talking about some other shit, but at the end that you're gonna see for yourself how is you yourself that's causing these problems in your reality, but it's also you that can also solve these problems for you are the God of your reality, the generator, operator, and destroyer. You generate these states, you operate in them, and when you are ready to not operate anymore, you destroy them and you start the process all over again. That's what we do. Y'all don't know how to create as gods because you was programmed to live as a slave. You was programmed to abandon the self to serve another, even if it was just to serve your parents. Because children serve their parents in the way that the humans serve the gods, like the slaves serve their masters. So you were taught to serve. To serve something, you must abandon yourself. So this is why I don't serve no gods, right? Because to serve you, I have to place you above myself. I have to give you more awareness and energy in worship because this is what worship is. Worshiping is not about your material things. Do you understand? When you worship something, you are giving it you're giving it your resources. You're giving it your energy. You're giving it life. All right? You're giving it your life. None of this physical shit is even real. So you think of worshiping somebody, giving them offerings and food and money, that's not important. They getting the big shit from you, baby. They getting your attention. They getting your source in return for things that you could do yourself or that you know. So understand, ain't nobody leaving you worse than you leaving you. Ain't nobody doing you, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the fact that you unlovable, right? That's not why people don't want to be around you. That's not why people leave you. People don't leave you because there's something wrong with you. People leave you because you feel like it's something wrong with you. Huh? People don't leave you because like the fact that like it's not that you're not lovable or that you don't deserve it. It's because you don't feel like you are. It's because you don't feel like you're worth nobody to love, to come love you. That's why people don't love you, right? And instead of you realizing it takes you to realize that you got to give it to yourself, you go out and you try to buy people. You go out and you try to impress people. You go out and bribe people. Y'all are bribing people to be in these relationships with y'all. Y'all are bribing people to stay connected to y'all. That's not the same as somebody choosing to be with you for nothing. And then you hurt yourself. You hurt yourself. You are abandoning yourself for this relationship and wondering why this person don't want you. Baby, you don't want you. I just goddamn. Like, it's so crazy, but this shit so for real. It sounds like no, they know it's and if I'm telling you this and then your mind saying shit like nah, it was them. It wasn't nothing wrong with me. It was the other person. It was the other person. It was the other person. You're not ready for this. You're not ready to play over here. You're not ready to. You gonna leave out the valley, close, lock the gates behind thee. You're not ready to come over here. If you still going, you know what I'm saying? It's the person's fault. They didn't have to do this. They didn't have to lie. They didn't have to. You go home now. You just go on home here. This is not for you. Cause over here in the valley, here, nobody outside of us have the power to rearrange shit. You just can't. So no nigga did nothing to me. I allowed you to come into my reality and to show me where I was still lacking within myself. I allowed that. That ain't on you. I can't give you no properties for that. That was all me, player. Ain't no victims over here. I'm never the victim in nothing. Because I can't say I'm a victim and say I'm creating my reality at the same time. It's confusion, fusion, living your life in confusion, living your life in confusion. I play, but no, seriously, that's confusion. You're living your life in confusion. So I can't blame no ex. I can't blame my nicks. I can't blame nobody. Right? I can't blame nobody for nothing in my reality because now I'm saying that you got some type of power of attorney, power of authority to make executive decisions on behalf of my account and estates. That's what I'm saying when I say that you made me do this. Huh? Or you broke me down to the bottom of the tub. I'm basically saying that you got power of attorney over me here. That means the self ain't making these decisions. I'm not choosing. You doing it for me. As a woman of my spiritual fortitude and magnitude, I can't give you that power in my reality, baby. You got to go on back to your crib and do that shit. Right? Then remixes be fire, huh? You like that? You like that, right? Just living in confusion. We can't. We no confusion. And just saying. Look at just. I can't give you that power, baby. You're not finna be more powerful than me and where I sit on my throne. I can't. Now I don't know what your power do in your realm in your kingdom, but over here I reign supreme. You don't got that type of power over me, baby. I'm not get to listen. When you leave, when you know what I'm saying, abandon yourself, picture it in your imagination, you leaving your castle, your kingdom with all your subjects and all the shit that you rule and you know what I'm saying, and everything. You leave out of there, right? To go to somebody goddamn shack. Right? Every time you abandon yourself, you leave your kingdom. You leave your throne, your seat, right? to go be a peasant in the streets. That's what you do. Every time you abandon yourself, this just means that it couldn't be found in your kingdom. You feel like you had to leave where it was already there at, to go outside somewhere and go demote yourself in energy down to a peasant. That's what you've been doing every day of your life. And look around your life. Do you feel like your life energetically feels like it's the kingdom on earth? Right? Your kingdom from heaven on earth. Does it feel like that, or does it feel like you in the street with the goddamn peasants? From your answer, you make your decision. You gonna stop abandoning yourself? Because this is the thing for 2024. Let's get into it. Okay. This is the year 8. 8 is about, you know, abundance, foundations, uh, uh, um, tapping into that inner potential. But it's also ruled by Saturn, and y'all know Saturn is about restrictions, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna do this goddamn work, and yeah, I don't mind giving it to you, but you're gonna work hard for it. And what we mean by working hard for it, the work is always self. This life is a game. It's never gonna be hard. If you're doing the work, life is never hard. And I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from goddamn experience. Since I changed my life and I started playing at this level, bro, please. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna carry y'all. I ain't gonna sugarcoat with y'all. So can't nobody tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. You just can't tell me that because I'm experiencing it. I'm teaching others how to experience it, bro. You just got to be consistent with this shit every day. I live this shit every day. I wake up and make sure I'm not abandoning myself. I'm not moving off my throne unless I choose to go somewhere. And if I choose to go somewhere, I could choose to go fucking back. Y'all ain't making no choices like that. Y'all are unconsciously leaving y'all throne and leaving y'all kingdom to go mingle in the goddamn streets. And then you blame everybody else for how you got down off your throne and came out here and mingled in the streets. So when everybody start coming to your ass and you start inhabiting the problems of the streets, you want to blame everybody else. But nobody told you to get your ass off of that throne. It's just you never knew you was on it, right? You never knew that you was on that throne because technically, if you looking around, you don't feel like you got shit that's worthy of you being on the throne. And that's why every time you think highly of yourself, you always thinking of it when you get something, or when you get that car, or when you get enough money, or when you do this. You can never feel like it's now because you don't feel like you worthy of it now. And am I lying? Am I lying? Anytime you think about your dream life, you never think about it right now when you got $88 in your bank account. You ain't thinking about that shit right now today when your light bill and your motherfucking car note due. You ain't thinking about that right now. You not. You not. You not. You not. It's always when I get something. Ooh, when I get this shit. Because to you, you feel like you have to be some type of version of yourself to get this. You have to have something, some type of external thing to give you that, and that's in error. When really you are, everything is just energy. And in order for you to be that version of yourself, all you have to do is feel like you that version of yourself, and everything conforms to that. Everything revolves around you, creator. Whatever version of yourself that you are embodying, you running off of your program self, cool. Everything go revolve around that fake ass self. And that's why you mean fake ass friends. That's because you're fake. This isn't you. You can only like these people ain't coming out your ass, baby. You are on a frequency that these people are on, bitch. They see you. they can you in their neighborhood. Stop playing. Stop acting like you don't know where this fake shit coming from. It's coming from you. What are you being fake about? You ain't been your damn self yet. That's what you being fake about. So of course you're gonna make fake friends. Technically, you a fake friend because you call yourself being somebody's friend, but you ain't even your real self. So how you they real friend if you ain't even your real you? Let me chill. Let me chill because I'm feeling them all over the place. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. All this shit y'all be posting, and it sound good about changing your life, but are you really ready to change your life though? right? Are you really ready to come play like the gods play, right? You ready to play, or you ready to cry victim and blame the system and blame your mom and blame your uncles and blame the government and blame other men and many men. Like, are you ready? Are you ready to stop abandoning yourself and then blaming everybody else for doing what you're doing to you? You ready to stop choosing old patterns and old cycles and old people just because it's what you've been doing, but it ain't offering you no fulfillment? Listen, y'all, if it don't fulfill you, it is taking from you. Stop. It's not, listen, it's not for one thing, it's for all things. You do not get no cool points for this shit. And what I mean by cool points, like, you don't get no fulfillment, bro, for sacrificing yourself. Stop thinking that shit. Nah. Cause they tricked y'all into thinking that dying and going to heaven and hell was the worst thing ever. But actually, y'all playing that out in the physical. You can only play these things that they talk about out in the physical. Do you understand me? Y'all, this is heaven or hell here in this illusion. That's why we say heaven and hell is an illusion. It's a state of being. It's a state of mind, because all there is energy. And the mind is a conduit or a modem for energy. Okay? That's why we say that. That's why. That's exactly why we say that. So you can choose, of course, to, you know, keep it up. Like, keep it up. You could do what you want. But you also gotta, face the consequence. My bad, y'all. That was my sister calling me. Girl, if you on Facebook, I'm on live. And you see me on live. That was my sister. That was my sister, y'all. I hope it's glitching. Cause I just that was a phone call. That's why I put it on mute like that. If I go mute like that, y'all know that my sister, there's somebody calling me. Jada is here, so she ain't calling me. But back to what I was saying. If you can continue to abandon yourself. You can continue to, do whatever. And I saw somebody in the comments say it was Saturn rules, the number 8 in Saturn rules karma. I need y'all to understand what karma is. All right. I need y'all to understand what karma is, because everybody be putting their own little personifications on shit, and it just be go back to the universal principles and basics, okay? And universal principles and basics is just, karma is when you are out of alignment, bro. Karma just means that you ignored some shit that you wasn't supposed to ignore. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, people be thinking that, oh, you did this to me, you gonna get it back, this karma. Like, no, baby, that's not how fucking, it's no such thing as bad karma or good karma. There's no such thing as good and bad. These are religious terms, and I'm gonna need y'all to take them away from spiritual principles, because they be distorting y'all. Good karma is when you follow your spirit and everything else returns to you in alignment with what your spirit had in accordance for you. That's the thing. But also, if you go against your spirit and do things that you don't feel, that also has to come back to you. That's what karma is. That's what karma is. So don't think because you call yourself a good person that somebody doing something bad to you gonna do something to them. No, you only been a good person because your ass deficient. You want to be a good person because you've been taught to. You don't even want to do that for that person, right? Do you understand? You're not a good person. You are a self-sacrificer. And so that person is here to show you your karma. Y'all got it backwards. Y'all got it backwards, bro. That person is coming to show you what you doing to yourself. What is you projecting out? Right? Cause let me tell you what doing something to yourself is, since we energy, right? Is y'all listening? When you project your awareness, your feelings outwards, that's what you're doing to yourself. Do you understand me? When you project how you feel about yourself and your life and your body and who loves you and this, that is you. What you doing to your energy? That's how do you feel about your energy? That's what you're doing to yourself. So that's what goes out. It's gonna come back. It's not the actions that you do. Stop it. All right. The universe don't give a fuck about what you do. It gives a fuck about how you felt when you was doing it. Man, trying to tell y'all some real shit, cause people do not be knowing what they be talking about, and y'all is not like, bro. Alright. Alright, bro. That's what karma is, bro. So as a year 8, keep on doing shit. Keep on abandoning and you know what I'm saying, leaving yourself and going against what your spirit wants you to go, and see what type of karma you get back for yourself. Keep doing shit you don't want to do. Right? Keep putting yourself in spaces that you know you that's expired. Just keep on and watch how it come back instantly. That's gonna be the thing, because that's how it go anyway. But next year the shit gonna be rapid fire. Right? The universe does not see what you do, baby. It feels what you do. And that's why Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in energy, frequency, and vibration. I'm showing y'all how to play with the one-on-one with the goddamn computer. Easy game, bro. Damn, like, trust me, life is not supposed to be hard like it is on y'all. Your spirit did not come play for this shit. It did not. It just did not. This is not how you play the game. You're not supposed to be miserable and struggling and without when you got everything within. And within is the only thing that's real. It's just that you be in your human form all the fucking time. And in your human form, you cannot see this world that I speak of. It does not exist to the human because the human cannot understand it. I'm trying to single-handedly show y'all how to get to heaven, bro. Y'all don't get it. It only matters in the game. It can only be a heaven and a hell in the game. This shit don't happen when you die, bro. When the car expires, bro, that's it. That's it for that segment, that version, that lifetime. That's it. Right? That's it for that little shindig. Y'all gotta understand that. This shit is about now, but in the game. What state of being are you assuming and operating from? What state are you in? You in your human form, baby. You in the God. You in hell. Your human form is in hell. And hell just mean a trapped state of consciousness. You are programmed to do the same things. There's no experience and expansion. No expressions. Robots don't express themselves freely. They are programmed to emote. So when you are in your human form, you are in hell. When you are in your source form and knowing what you are, knowing what this is, knowing the only reality is you, that's your source space. Knowing that, you know what I'm saying, to play this game, this is the game of opposites. You're gonna know how you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, balance between both. So it ain't no good or no bad. So I have to fuck around with the demons sometimes, and then I have to go back and kick it with the angels, all in the line of work, and I got jurisdiction to go anywhere. So the things that be scaring y'all and shit don't scare me because I'm in hell every day. I just don't live there no more. I move. I stay in the suburbs, but I still got my hood pass. right? And you get to heaven by how you feel, baby. Everything is about feelings. That's the only thing that's real. And your feelings don't come from the outside. It comes from the inside. It means I can choose to feel however the fuck I want to feel despite what my sensory data shows me. And I can make decisions based off of how I feel versus what the humans would perceive is real. Fuck is you talking about? And I love this shit, y'all. I love this shit. I love this. Life is sci-fi as hell. Get into fantasy movies. Get into the sci-fi dramas and the fantasies and that shit is real life. And what I mean by real life, like those are really like the codes, just not the physical. I don't know. Right? People say stop being over emotional because listen, when you give an emotional reaction to something, you are absorbing it. This is we only talking energy here. So every time I talk, understand that we just talking energy. All right. So every time you emotionally respond to something, you feel about it. When you feel about it, you become it because there's no separation. So whatever state you feel yourself to be, if everything is energy, once you feel yourself into that position, then the physical shot shows you where you at. Just like I said in class, when you go to a state, that state is already there, right? If you go to the state of goddamn Mississippi, Mississippi already here when you got there. All you had to do was bring your being or be in that state. The state is already there. So it's not about you. Don't ever stop feeling. Because if you stop feeling, you are disconnected from source. Because our spirit speaks to these bodies telepathically. All right. And that is the feeling of it. And our feelings is don't get feelings confused with touching. All right. Don't get those two construed. Touching something is simply the physical aspect of it. Feeling is the spiritual part of it. You just need your mind, and your mind is just your imagination, and it's a conduit of consciousness that you can affect it by being it, and that is the definition of becoming, right? So as empaths, if you really are an empath, then you know it's important for you to not go around emotionally absorbing every fucking situation because you become that. And if you don't know how to distance or put, you know what I'm saying, put a little, you know what I'm saying, a little buffer in between it, you're going to become the shit that you are absorbing. That's why we observe and we don't absorb. You have to learn when to observe and when to absorb. It's not to become the things that you are absorbing because you are emotionally reacting to them. So if you don't want to absorb poverty, not with the T. I'm just playing. If you do not want to absorb poverty, then there's no way that you should be putting your awareness or um having any emotional reactions to poverty. Do you understand? Why are you absorbing brokenness? Why are you feeling broke? If you feeling broke, you're being broke. If you're being broke, you're going to see broke. Like that's how it goes. Right. So in the 2024, it's all about abundance. It's all about karma. It's all about following our spirit. It's all about no longer abandoning ourselves. If you're doing something and it don't feel fulfilling to you, you are abandoning yourself. Right. If you're doing something and it fulfills you, you are sustaining yourself. You are self-sufficient. You aren't codependent. Okay. Stop abandoning yourself. Get back to the real you. Your life will be much more easily. It's easy for you to follow spirit when you are on your own path, as opposed to you being somebody else and not being able to hear your spirit, and you are on the wrong fucking path. And the wrong path means it doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't take a psychic. It doesn't take a medium. It doesn't take divination. It doesn't take none of that shit. right? Please don't abandon yourself for your kids. Your kids are your creations. They follow how you feel about you. So your kids, it's not your kids, it's not about your kids. You're still abandoning yourself for yourself. It still goes back to you. It's not for them. You're not doing that because of them. You're doing that based off of what you feel will be said about you for you to put yourself first with your kids. That's what it is, right? You only abandon yourself and not do you like, even when it comes to like, I love Jay. I love Jade a lot. I love Jay so much, so big, so bad. But I'm not gonna abandon myself for her. If I don't want to do it, I don't care what another mama would do. I'm not doing it because I don't feel like it. And for me to do it is for me to abandon myself because myself said I don't feel like it today. So it's still you worried about how you're going to be perceived to other moms or how this going to make you feel or what happened in your past. It's still some past shit that you pinning it against. And so you will leave yourself, do things that you don't want to do. Just because, oh, I'm their mother, this. As the creator, I come first. The creation is fulfilled and sustained by the substance and the depth of the creator. So I'm not abandoning myself for her ass either. I ain't your mama today. Y'all know this. She know that. I ain't finna take you to the store. I don't feel like doing it. Right? I could feel some type of way about that. And oh, well, this is what you will be a bad parent. This. That's you absorbing it. Once you absorb that, you become it. Right? So me, I might come off as, what I'm saying, I care, but I have reserved care. I have like I ain't finna just be wasting care. Right? I ain't for everybody, baby. I'm not doing nothing that don't fulfill me. I don't give a fuck how long I've been with you. I don't give a fuck what relationship podcast p head ass motherfuckers say. I don't care. If you don't fulfill me, I know in my soul I'm not getting no fulfillment. I don't give a fuck how long we've been together. I don't give a fuck how many kids we got together. I don't give a fuck what we accomplished. I don't give a fuck about none of that because none of that shit is even real. Okay, none of that shit even matters. My fulfillment in the here and now is my number one and utmost top priority. I'm not abandoning myself for no relationship, whether it's family, romantic. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it. Because that shit is saying something about your frequency when you do those actions that you do. All right. When you choose somebody else, that's saying so much about you and nothing about that other person. When you constantly put yourself last, that's saying so much about you and nothing about the other people that you do it for. When you constantly settle and put yourself in situations that you know squeeze the fuck out you and limit the fuck out you, that says everything about you and nothing about the situations that's squeezing you. And the quicker y'all can get that, the quicker you can elevate. Because that's what this is about. It's about elevation. It's about ascending. You don't die to go to heaven, baby. You don't die. For the first time, I always recommend the general. And the general is just, I pick up whatever spirit putting down for you. I always recommend the general for first timers, though. Right? The quicker y'all understand it, it'll be all right. But it's not just 2024 that you should be. It's not a certain year because this is the thing. Only time that matters is now. So we don't got to wait till January 1st. That's just some human ass shit. Energy is always now. It's right now. Right now, you need to start making the decisions that fulfill you. Only then can you stop abandoning yourself. Only then when everything that's not the only thing that's gonna abandon you is the shit that was never for you. And in that way, cool. Take the trash out. Let the trash take itself out. That's how you move light. Pack light. Yeah. You can't go high with all that shit on your back. What's wrong with you? You can't climb no mountains with all that shit on your back. All right? Just cannot. The higher you go, the lighter you need to be. Light as a feather, babe. If you want to go higher and higher, you can't take it with you. It's heavy. You can't take it. It's heavy. All right? It's heavy. Let it go. And you don't have to wait till tomorrow night and lie. Each day you can wake up and choose to let it go. You know what? This shit don't fulfill me. Tired of this job, tired of this nigga, tired of these kids. Kids my creation, so let me put their ass in their place. Tired of this, tired of my auntie, tired of my mama, tired of my cousin, tired of all y'all ass. Get out of the way. Leave me alone. If it's not fulfilling, don't come near me. If it's not fulfilling, don't come near me. That's a mantra for y'all ass. If it's not fulfilling, don't bring it to me. If it's not fulfilling, don't come near me. If you don't feel good, don't come over here. Here, I don't want to hear that shit. If you don't feel good, I don't care what you got. Like, be able to take care of yourself. And when I say take care of yourself, it has nothing to do with your financials. Because if you're taking care of your true self, if you're taking care of your energy, all the physical shit is going to be provided for. Here, when I say take care of yourself, I don't need no man to take care of me, babe. I'm going to take care of myself. And what I'm saying I'm taking care of is the shit I'm responsible for, following my spirit, right? Expressing myself, experiencing the best life, and having the most fucking fun I can ever have in a lifetime. That's my job. I'm responsible for my happiness. You just be able to care for yourself the same way I'm able to care for myself. And we can care for ourselves, nigga. Think of do some homework. Get a piece of paper out and write down all the things in your life right now that don't fulfill you. And don't be fake about it. If it's a person, it's your baby mama, it's your baby daddy, it's your job, it's your mama, it's the city, whatever the fuck it is. And I want you to trace those reasons back, right? Like if it's your baby daddy and he not fulfilling you no more, actually sit there and trace back. Why the fuck are you still there if you not being fulfilled, if your spirit isn't fulfilled? And I bet you all the reasons that you trace got some shit to do with the past that don't even exist no more. You motherfuckers in love with ghosts. Straight up. That shit don't even exist no more. You in love with the ghost. You in love with the memory. You're in love with the memory. Let that shit go. Write that list down. What's not fulfilling to you no more, and be honest about it. I don't care how long you been there. I don't care how long you worked there. I don't care. I don't care. Because one thing about it, as time go on, you keep on disobeying your spirit. For y'all big players, there's big players out there and don't not understanding y'all life keep fucking up because you ain't playing right. Right? You're not playing. And you supposed to be playing the game, but you act like you just a human. Life gonna continue to whoop y'all ass until y'all stop being scared and put y'all play. It's time to play. Come play. So this the motherfuckers y'all just be on my page and y'all be scared to book. Y'all be scared to come get their work. But in your spirit, you know fucking well that spirit brought you to me for a reason. You just scared. You can't keep doing it. I get it. It's scary. I get it. But it's the reason why you here and you be here. And you just follow every post and you follow every live. And so you even in your life, in your reality, you be seeing signs that you just need to start playing. Shit can't move if you ain't playing. You not expressing no energy. You're not moving. You just stuck because you scared. It's a reason why you catch a certain live or you catch a certain post. And you've been doing it for the last year and a half, the last two. But you haven't moved, you were scared. But this also why your life haven't moved in the last 2.5 years or 1.5 years either, because you ain't moving no energy. One thing about fucking with me, we finna move some energy. That's all I know how to do. Shit. 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 Baby, change is scary and uncertain for all humans. That's how I know y'all being y'all human self. Your human self is fearful. You're a fucking God, baby. It's nothing to fear. So when you are fearful, I know that you in your human self, and that's what I'm talking about. Right? You see what I'm saying? That's you know, it's a little hard. It's the human scary. And everybody human scared. So y'all stop when you in your human space, because we here to play the human game. It's already it's understood that you're human scary. And if people humans weren't scary, then there wouldn't be no need for weapons and protections, because you wouldn't be worried about dying. Right? You know what I'm saying? Your human is afraid to die. And because it is afraid to die, by default, it's afraid to live. And so if you are always in your human form all the time, you're not living. You're gonna survive, because the human has to survive because it's gonna die. Tired of saying it, but I love to say it because it's true. It's true. When you are scared, right? Anytime you are absorbing or be in a state of that fear, that's you in your human form. Y'all gotta pay attention to know when to shapeshift around this bitch. When you in your human form, the human form is only needed for engaging. You only engage in things that feel good. You get what I'm saying? You observe things that don't feel good. That was a key right there. Please take it and put it in your damn purse, in your titty, your socks somewhere. Hell, put that somewhere. Put it in there. Get out your human form. Remember, like, know when to switch. You know what I'm saying? Know when to shift around this motherfucker. You observe when things don't feel good. You do not engage. Engage means to assume the position in. That means to go into something, y'all. You have to become that thing, right? You have to become that thing to be in something. And that's why I told y'all, pay attention to words that have in front of it. So when you engage in something, you're becoming it. You're melting with it. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You see the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. He's engaging. It's engaged. I love that song, and it makes me so sad but so happy. That's one of the songs I'm taking to the next lifetime with me. Right? Shit, I'm taking that with me. So when you engage, that means you're becoming it. Why are you engaging with things that don't feel good? You just observe, look at it, learn, study. There's something here interesting, like a good movie. You observe that movie, but you don't engage. You don't give it any you don't energy. You don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't take it in. You don't make it personal and feel about it. Stop feeling shit about shit that don't feel good. Like, so that's how I do. If I'm observing something, that just means that, all right, this shit gonna pass. Let me just not give it no juice to make it stay. When I'm engaging, I'm engaging in shit that I want, that feel good to me. If it don't feel good, I ain't. So man, that's it, bro. We ain't abandoning ourselves. A lot of y'all just been, you know what I'm saying, sleeping on y'all selves, and a lot of y'all just see yourself from y'all human point of view, right? What part good? What part? So, oh, welcome, Medicine Queen. Welcome to the valley. Welcome to the valley. Yeah, it's so much. It's so many classes. It's just so much shit. I got a solution for everything. It just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. I don't care. Like, I got a solution for everything. Like, for real. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna give me some eat. I'm watching movies and shit all day today. Like, I don't feel like doing nothing. It's cold out there. But next year, bro, y'all gotta. I'm another. First of all, another thing. Oh, no, no, no! It's melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Do, 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 do. You see that, girl? That used to be my shit when I was in high school. Okay. It brings back so much memories. But yeah, I would say just it's time to be your true self. It's time to walk. And this is why we be on authenticity so bad. And you know what I'm saying? Like to be authentic and to be individual is a privilege and an honor. Okay. So y'all just don't know how y'all be dishonoring y'all spirits when y'all choose to be y'all untrue selves. You bring bad luck on yourself. You bring karma on yourself when you do that. Nobody is doing any fucking thing to you on my life. Okay? Nobody is doing it. You are doing it by not following what you feel. Our finances follows our feelings. People follows our feelings. Every fucking thing revolves on how you feel, people. This is the land of make believe. Make be live. Make be live. Make be alive. Whatever you feel, you make it be live. All right. Whatever you feel, you make it alive. All right. You give it life. You give it life. So if this is the land of make believe, you gotta just look at your life and see what you made alive based off other people's shit. Throw that away and make your own world. We are creators. I create my own rules, my own world, how the people act, what goes on with me, everything, and I live it. What you think you wait to go to somewhere else? This you create here. This is creation. This is what we create. This is where we come to do our shit. Right? It's this. Stop doing things that don't. In class, right? In class, the last class, I don't know if this was the self-expression or the one before, but I was saying I always tell y'all about y'all source account and how doing things that fulfill y'all are deposits or depositives. Okay, it's pluses, it's adding to you. Deposits are short for depositives. All right, so we know that more deposits mean more money. So more the more fulfilling things that you do, right? That's more deposits to your energy, and more deposits to your energy manifests as more money in your reality. Take that to the bank, bitch. It was the self-expression class. Okay, right. Because I in the second part, I got to show y'all how y'all be self-expression without. Okay. Right. Take that to the bank. So the more depositives, remember, it's an inside outside thing. The more you feel good, those are depositives. The more you allow yourself to be drained and to settle and be complacent and to be scary, those are withdrawals. Those are negatives. It's taken away from you, it's subtracting, right? This is all energy. You've got to have the energy to have the money physically. Stop thinking that you got to have the money first physically without having the energy first. Your ass gonna be broke, okay? Because you don't got the energy. You can't have the money. Unless you're gonna steal it from somebody else, then you ain't even in a position to do that. Because you can't even get it for yourself. Right? Shit. So the more fulfilling things that you do, the positives, baby. Start making the positives in your energy. Do things that fulfill you. Say yes to fulfillment. Say no to goddamn it drainment. Right? Say no to that and yes to fulfillment. All right. I'm finna get out of here, man. If y'all going out for the, you know what I'm saying, the 2024 celebrations and festivities, y'all be easy. The energy has been thick and weird and parasitic. There are a lot of parasites in the energies in the collectives, and parasites are not quite like bodarts. These are more or less physical people, right? These are physical people that just steal energy because they don't have a true energy source. So they're like empty humans that need to feed off of people. So be careful for old people coming back or, you know what I'm saying, reuniting and kindling right now. These are parasites. They are out here and they are attaching to people. Okay. So if people from the past, or you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers trying to hit you up and you really don't feel like it, you trying to force it off some manufactured feelings, your ass gonna get a parasite, and not the physical kind. All right. So I love you guys. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay safe. I'm gonna let y'all know. Self-expression part 2 coming up for class. If you're not a member, then please join our private society. It's private. It's exclusive. Okay. So I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Let me get something because I'm starving. And bye.